Don't worry, I'll save you with my shrink ray.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like...
Good morning, Medway. It's Friday, April 11th, and I'm Abby.
And I'm Ben, and welcome to MedwayTV, live from the Leslie Petter Memorial Gymnasium.
Congratulations to the senior badminton team for their second place overall team finish at the TV Raw Championships. Student scoring points for Medway were
Sarah McIntyre and Quinn Kennedy finishing 5th,
Danny Marco and Luke Prasad finishing 2nd,
Courtney Simpson finishing 2nd,
Eric Kim finishing 3rd,
Justin O'Reilly and Holly Scott finishing 4th,
Sam Motton and Kira Kruger finishing 3rd.
Good luck to the team members going to WASA next week in Stratford.
There is a mandatory meeting for the girls soccer team in room 203 at the start of junior lunch today.
Medway's Forum Theater Group is once again performing to schools about bullying and conflict resolution. Here's Tara and Vicky with the story.
Hey MTV, I'm Tara.
And I'm Victoria, and we're here to find out more about Forum Theater. What is Forum Theater all about?
Forum Theater is an interactive play that actually began years ago in South America, and the idea was to help oppressed people work out those situations so they can make social situations better. When we present a Forum Theater play to a high school audience, we have a short play about 20 minutes long that's filled with bad relationships, family relationships, dating relationships, could be job or school, that sort of thing. And the second time through the play, the audience members can say stop and come on stage and try to make that situation better by dealing with the oppressor.
What are you trying to achieve through Forum Theater?
So through Forum Theater, I think it gives high school students a great chance to see on stage some of those relationships that they're dealing with day to day, be it at home, school, work, and that chance to have a safe place to come on stage and say, you know what, if I could redo that situation, this is what I would say, this is how I would change the situation to make it better. And I think for kids that have been victims of bullying or weak relationships, it's a very safe spot to voice their concerns and make a social change for the better.
Where did you guys go?
We went to Montcalm, Glencoe, Thames. We went to Ingersoll Friday, and then Medway.
What do you enjoy about doing Forum Theater?
It's just a great opportunity for kids to come up on stage and deal with real problems in a way that could actually work in real life.
Back to you, MTV.
Could the Chicks Click group please meet in the library today at 11:15? Thanks.
All track and field athletes, today is the last day to sign up for the team meal next Tuesday. Please see Mrs. Orr or Mrs. Farquharson today if you or your family plan to attend and you have not returned your money.
Attention junior badminton players. Monday's practice will be at 7 a.m. followed by a potluck breakfast. Please be on the court ready to practice at 7 a.m. and bring some breakfast treats to share afterwards. If you cannot attend, you must see Mrs. Fiddler sometime today. Also, check the athletes bulletin board for Tuesday's tournament competitors.
34 years ago today, Terry Fox began his historic Marathon of Hope in Newfoundland. Here's a message for all of us to think about.
Hi, my name is Miles and I am a proud Terry Foxer. None of my friends or I were born when Terry started his Marathon of Hope 34 years ago this week in a cold St. John's, Newfoundland harbor. But we are old enough to know today that what he started back then was something truly amazing. As students, we are told that we can do anything if we set our minds to it. Never give up, never give in. During his 143 days of running a marathon a day on an artificial leg, Terry showed us that the impossible is possible. He reminded us that we could make a difference in the world and change people's lives for the better. This April 12th, join me and my friends as we wear our favorite Terry Fox t-shirt, read one of his books, watch a video on YouTube, ask your parents to Facebook a memory they have, or tweet #RememberTerry. And let's also remember to congratulate ourselves on the difference we have made on the lives of cancer patients with our fundraising effort. I think Terry would be very proud of us all.
And here's some library announcements. Once there was a school called Medway that acted in part as a segue, teaching students the skills to achieve future thrills in professions not just for today. April is Poetry Month. Have some fun and add your poetry to the library's poetry wall.
Thank you to everyone for participating in the Scholastic Canada's Kids Helping Kids Challenge. There is still time to help get free books to kids across Canada. All you need to do is color in a spot on the poster in the library whenever you're finished reading a book. We have until May 31st to participate.
Please remember to renew or return your library items to avoid overdue fines.
The library will be closed today during period 4 and after school.
Medway Drama is gearing up for another school play production. Jada went to find out how it's going.
Hey Medway, I'm here with the cast of Anne Frank.
What role do you guys play?
I play Anne Frank.
And I also play Anne Frank.
How does stage time work out?
A lot of people have been asking us that actually. We don't switch like first act and second act. We're actually doing different shows on different nights. Yeah. But during rehearsal, we'll just switch whenever it's comfortable, halfway through the scene type thing.
Well, how often do you guys rehearse?
Well, we started with like 3 days a week after schools.
And then now, just since we're getting closer to the show, we've been doing every day this week.
What inspired you to audition?
Well, I read the diary when I was younger, and when I found out Medway was doing the play, I just really wanted to be a part of it.
Christina signed me up, and I went to the audition, and I got the part.
When's your first performance?
We open May 6th, and we close May 9th.
And we have an extra student matinee for the grade 9s on May 5th. It's $5 during 3rd and 4th period.
Back to you, MTV!
And speaking of the play, attention the Diary of Anne Frank cast. If you have not had your photo taken yet, please report to the MTV studios at the beginning of junior lunch today.
Western Engineering is offering summer one-week programs in mechatronics, civil and environmental engineering, mechanical engineering, and biomedical engineering. Western is coming at Monday at 1 p.m. if you want to hear more. Sign up in guidance today.
The following students please come to guidance after the announcements: Josh French,
Michelle McDonald,
Austin Newman,
Amara Wilson,
Rachel Cho,
Campbell Talbot,
and Jordan Wilson.
Due to internet issues, would all bus buddies please check in with Mrs. Bennett in room 202 sometime today about the Easter event on Tuesday.
Do you have your volunteer hours yet? Danielle went to find out if you do.
I'm here with Mrs. McDonald to talk about volunteer hours. How many hours do students need to graduate high school?
So you need 40 hours of community service to get your diploma.
So why else is it important to get volunteer hours?
So doing volunteer hours in your community is important for work experience. Yes, don't forget that the grade 9 with the most volunteer hours in June, by the end of June, will win a $25 iTunes card. And every grade 9 who has submitted the minimum of 40 hours will go into a draw for another iTunes card.
So how many hours do you have?
110. I have 42.
569. How did you get those hours?
I did a volunteer session at camp.
So Dallas, how many hours do you have?
I have about 900 hours.
And how did you get those hours?
I did different things like volunteering overseas and tutoring and just around the community.
So Adam, I know you were short last year with volunteer hours.
Oh, I think I got like 4.
So how many hours do you have now?
You know, I don't think the numbers really changed because I'm not really that kind of person to get out and go do stuff. But, you know, I'm really working hard, and I think I got about 2.
So Carter, where are you heading?
I'm going to hand in my volunteer sheet.
Thanks, Danielle, and a happy birthday to Brady Keck tomorrow from all your friends, and Ben Simon on Sunday from You Know Who.
Well, that's all your announcements for today, Medway.
Have a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in to Medway TV.